Yo, godly people, it's your boy Fokies, aka BlazeAsian. Today we're featuring a Smeargle, of course, versus 7-star raids. I'm not feeling the Dondozo, so I don't even really want to say it. Give it a proper introduction. Anywho, of course, we're going to have 2 Intimidate supports I highly recommend. The Leer supports don't really do anything as my battery is saying it's low, embarrassing me on the video. So we're going to start out with a simple beam. So my idea here is to pretty much die right away because I don't want to deal with the debuffs that it does early on to myself and to itself. So I want it to clear its debuffs as soon as possible. So hopefully I can just get it to, just kill itself soon. Get myself killed very ASAP Rocky. If it yawned me, I wouldn't have cared. Because I just want to die. I just don't want to deal with the stat resets and on itself and myself because it just swings the momentum of the raid heavily, and I just want to have it, peaceful. It was the Venusaur was the hardest I've ever done with Smeargle, but Blastoise was difficult in its own unique way, and that I'm lucky I got that critical hit and died. In that it just kept resetting and resetting, doing shell smash, and it made it so much more difficult. So I'm dead, just as I wanted. It should be clearing its effects soon, if I'm not mistaken. I probably missed it at this point, but we'll see. I'll check real quick because the debuff should have happened from the Intimidates. So I'll check. Nope, it's still debuffed in every single way. I am annoyed, but what you're gonna do, I guess I could just charge my Tera, and I thought it would put the shield up, remove its own negative effects, but my DEF didn't take enough time off, so I'm just basically here to just recharge my Tera stuff, and I could obviously just recover one time from the Electro Drift. I'll probably just do that next. It is at -6. And we eventually have to get our buffs removed as well. So Dondozo, no, actually I can buff myself. So it's not going to remove my buffs, but it'll eventually remove its buffs, which isn't a big deal because we get a -4 on the Lumina Crash. You know what I'm saying? So I'm buffing myself. I got the Lumina Crash. So it already removed its buffs on itself. I'm going to go Burning Bulwark. So even if it crits me, which it may very likely do, I have terrible RNG on this. It will the crit will factor in the burn, and it will cut that critical hit in half because of the burn. And it already removed its well, it hasn't moved its negative effects yet, actually. I'm all mixed up on this, John. All right. So I'm gonna go for the Electro Drift, I guess. Probably should go for the Lumina Crash because I gotta save this Electric Drift just in case I run out. But so far, so really awkward. I have to play on the timing and everything. It's still got to remove its buffs. I'm annoyed, very annoyed. I am not playing this right. So if I somehow pull this miracle win, you can see that this Smeargle is built well, even though I'm playing it like an idiot. So I'm going to Tera into Electric and go for that Electro Drift. Ride on signature move. My Smeargle looking mighty fine with that giant light bulb on its head. So it's excited to get some work in. Daddy, no diddy. So we go in, -6 defense, Electric Tera. That is actually some excellent damage output right there. All things considered, critical hit. I thought it was because my special attacks were buffed, but that's fine. That still did some good damage, and hopefully my special attacks are getting buffed as we speak, because it's not gonna lessen my special attack buffs. I will do the Burning Bulwark if I have to. So right now I'm gonna do an attack cheer actually, because I'm in a position to do some damage. And that critical hit, seeing that critical hit do that damage it did, I'll get myself that guaranteed 50% boost, rather than the lucky 50% boost on the critical hit that I got. So hopefully my special attack is higher. Time is running out. I'll check the Moody for you guys because you are like, oh, where you at? Where you at? And I'll be like, all right, well, let's look at it. Oh, special attack's going well. It's looking beautiful. I got an attack cheer going. Electro Drift. So this is actually kind of scary now because I did a lot of amazing damage, but it's going to clear its buffs. It might kill me. So, but I did take away the shield, which is pretty dang dope. So I'm not like finished yet, even if I die this turn, but it will steal. It's just be really time against me. So right there, it did that much damage, and I'm kind of worried now. So it's buffing itself. I don't want to risk up too much. The wave crash did that much damage. It could do an earthquake, but that's not stab. So I am going to. I could Electro Drift, but I'm not going to risk another. I'm not going to risk a crit. So I'm going to do burning Bulwark. It failed? What's going on here? Okay, so that wasn't fun. Okay, and it removes its buffs from itself, so that means like, okay, I still got to get the Lumina Crash on it because of what's it called? Because its special defense is a buff, so I'm not nearly going to do as much damage as I was doing before, even though my special attack is much higher. So it's not looking at C. So the awkward timings of the buffs and debuffs, it's not timer based, it's HP based, and then the buffing me is timer based. So it's all a hot mess, and I was definitely not prepared at all for it. So I'm going to Lumina Crash. I need its special defense and buff. I should be able to take hits okay, barring a crit. Special defense does fall. I should be able to survive. It's not looking super handsome for me, but we'll see how what this does. It is very, yes. See, it's very limited. I would go for another drop, but I need some HP back, and I don't really want to take more risk than I already have up to this point. So we got its special defenses drop again. It's burnt. Its attacks are dropped, and I'm looking pretty healthy. Hopefully I can recover pretty much a lot of HP. Dang, dude, can you see how much damage this and hurt this Smeargle's putting on this Dondozo, dog? This is like my third attempt on this too tonight, y'all. This is my third attempt. I'm telling you, this Dondozo is a Dondozo. Man, and I played this so sloppy and ugly. Still won. Anywho, I'm gonna check the stats because you guys like when I check the stats because you guys are silly. If it lets watch the timer run out because of this. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Yeah. I'm still gonna check because I'm irresponsible. Look at that special attack. We got a -4. This raid is over. You guys like it when I check the stats. I'm not that big of a fan of it. And you might be wondering why. Well, look at the timer, dog. Look at the timer. It froze up too. So, anywho, hope y'all enjoyed. Much love. Christ is returning soon. I hope you pick up your Bibles. Peace.